The star of the show. Hardworking. Mr. Dynamite.
Now this may sound disgusting and like very gross, but it's sure to have you tripping. See, yo, listen close. It's not right as the sun or sweet like sugar, but it's rather on the bug tip and it's called picking burger. Now when I explain it might not be kosher to you, but it's still something we all have to do. So go up your nose with a finger or two and pull out one or crusty crew. Yo, don't try to front like it's so gloomy and gray.
This is another hit from Biz Markie, dedicated to the radio, not he or she. Because it's time for them to get recognized. This is my version of the Nobel Peace Prize. That's why I'm coming out my face like this. Far as negativity, you never get this. If it wasn't for you, nobody would know. That's why this is some for the radio. This rhyme is dedicated to the radio DJs to play all the hits on 7 days.
Now this may sound disgusting and like very gross, but it's sure to have you tripping. See, yo, listen close. It's not right as the sun or sweet like sugar, but it's rather on the bug tip and it's called picking burger. Now when I explain it might not be kosher to you, but it's still something we all have to do. So go up your nose with a finger or two and pull out one or crusty crew.
Radio, TV, and even the press say what's the meaning of VAPORS. The meaning of this word, without no doubt, means nobody wanna be that when you're down and out. Now when you're established and got a lot of money, everybody wanna be your buddy and honey. Like tall buildings they call skyscrapers, and you feel it. Nothing can save ya, but this is the season of catching the vapors. And since I got time, what I'm gonna do is tell you how they spread it throughout my crew. Well, you all know T.J. Swan, who sang on my records. Make the music nobody beats the biz, well, check it. Back in the days before this began, they used to try to talk to this girl named Fran. The type of female with fly Gucci wear, with big truck jewelry and extensions in her hair. When Swan tried to kick it, she always best talking about, baby, please, you work for UPS. Since he wasn't no type of big drug dealer, my man T.J. Swan didn't appeal to her. But now he trucks gold and wear Fly Valley boots, rough leather fashion and tough suits. She stopped talking to all the shows. To get it the number she be getting for these. And for the day to get speed. She got the babies. 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 This is a different type of dedication to a guy that was a different kind of inspiration. Only people that know
what I'm talking about. And at the end of the story, you would say without a doubt, this wasn't your typical case of fast living. Anything he was making, he was giving to his mom's pops, his brother, and his girl, cause they meant the most to him in the world. Around Suffolk, he wasn't known, but in East and Long Island, he did have a home. Coral Li is where he stayed, where there was no need for deep cut or raid. He was cool with everybody, he had no enemies. I'm making this record.
Yo, Biz, what up? Yo, man, remember when we first shocked everybody with a funky fresh beat? And make the music and all. Yo, but remember we had the Biz dance? Yo, we should get a funky beat and redo it, man.
Yo, I'm bringing it back out. It's gonna be called The Return of the Bismarck. Yo, this is kind of slow, but I know the G's gonna be pumping it. But this is one subject that nobody don't know about.
Check 'em out, check 'em out, check 'em out, check 'em out. Move the beat and go the wrong wow. When you hear my golden voice, you know it's me. The poetical, energetical rap MC. Well, that's not the subject matter of to be cool. I'm just telling you girls and fly kids, stay in school. I always reminisce when I was in class well. But you feel like a simpleton when you get expelled. Or even if you have a couple of days of detention. It's just as good as one bad suspension. So when you're grown up, you'll say the same thing to your kids. Be in class before the bell ring. But you know, kids is kids. For them, high school is like a 3-year bid. I'm not gonna tell a lie. I used to cut class until a principal.
The diabolical's back again. But now, I'm with the killer force.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Like this.
Mic check 1 2.
We're the killer force MCs, the best in New York City. So let us put it to perfection while we change it to the Bismarck connection. Other crews.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. That's a beat. Good morning out there. Happy Monday. It is a Make Money Monday right here on the Wake Up Show.
I'm gonna make this brief, like about 30 seconds. My DJ gets all the hits expecting. Super crazy blending, so it can sound groovy. And it can only be the wild the cup method. Movie when he cut the funky record. It sounds like death. And it can
Make Money Monday right here on the Wake Up Show.
Step on from the action.
I don't know what's wrong with my mics this morning. We're trying to get it fixed.
I'm gonna make this brief, like about 30 seconds. My DJ gets all the hits expecting. Super crazy blending, so it can sound groovy.
Now the bitch walks inside the joint. Guaranteed to rock it, oh, it's true for point. Do it what it do, cause I gotta be done.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
It's a matter of fun. My rap technique is most very unique. Your toes start to squeak by the weight of the speed.
Now it's better.
More sporty in the ESPN.
Why isn't
And the
yours
way you
better?
spin, you like again and again. From here to the hammer, I'm like a little hammer. Notorious and glorious, way above the rimmer. I'm not a gangster rapper, and I don't get jiggy. Never drunk a high or don't smoke ciggies. I'm just 730, born crazy. When I came out, my mama they said, "Oh, whoops a daisy." As you see, you know I keep it going to take it from me. The king of this soul.
Get down, get on down, get on down. You gotta get on down, get down, get on down, get on down.
How to wreck your body and sit your
party out.
Get on down, get on down. You gotta get on down, get on down, get on down.
I'll break your audience and turn the party out.
Yes, y'all to the like beating. You can either dance or just have a seat and listen to the laying. What I am slaying, a different kind of rapper language that I am saying. To all the party people that it go with my info. When it comes to rockin' parties, I am a info maniac, brainiac for doing my dancing. My record make the music, will put you in a trance.
Hey yo, Biz, what up?
Yo, what up, Ma?
Yo, man, remember when we first shocked everybody with a funky, fresh beat?
Yeah, with the biz dance, you know, and make the music and all. Word.
Yo, but remember we had the Biz dance? Yo, we should get a funky beat and redo it, man.
Yo, I'm bringing it back out. It's gonna be called The Return of the Biz
But it's sure to have it tripping. See, yo, listen close. It's not right as the sun or sweet like sugar, but it's driving on the bug tip and it's called picking booger. Now, when I am playing, might not be kosher to you, but it's still something we all have to do.
The mic at this time in the place to be. I'm the inhuman orchestra called Bismarck Key. That made the dance and make the music with my mouth and all, but I'm here to talk about the Irish Square Mall.
I'm magnificent. I'm the magnificent.
One, two, one, two.
I'm back for a shot of a soul bones cutters.
I want you.
I like to introduce myself. My name is Bismarck Key, and I'm the human orchestra called Bismarck Key. Making music all the way is my specialty. When I go, I want you, girls get excited when they hear my lyrics. They wanna recite them. I know you're in the mood. Just go with the flow, and I can play rapping records and all disco, like Peter, Billie Jean, or Michael Jackson, or the trenches for your record. They gon' ask you when you hear me do it. You will be shocked and amazed. It's the brand new thing they call the human beatbox craze.
Make the music reach your mouth.
I'm the original B.I.Z. The A-R-K-I-E. Everywhere I go, I always G. I'm thinking something that you never did see. Doing the beatbox of the R.A.B. That's why I'm thinking human orchestra, Bismarck Key. I'm here just deep with my J.O.B. so I can reach the T.O.B. As soon as I get to the T.I.P., then I will be D.O.N. with the E. I rock New Jersey and NYC, whether it's at a club or a block party. To my man Capri, Star Child, and Bruce B, Rattle Baby J, and DJ Marquis. The title of the song and the place to be is not this to that, it's me versus me.
Yo, but remember we had the Biz dance? Yo, we should get a funky beat and redo it, man.
Yo, I'm bringing it back.
Good morning out there. Welcome to the Wake Up Show. Welcome. Thank y'all for tuning the hell in this morning. It's been a interesting morning already. First of all, hey, I rushed to get in here this morning. Y'all lucky I love y'all asses. Because the Make Money Monday was going to be me in my bed this morning. All right, it is a Make Money. What my theme at, eh? It's Make Money Monday, eh? Wake your ass up. It is a Make Money Monday right here on the Wake Up Show. You got a business, a company, or an organization, feel free to get in the comments. Let's give that business, company, or organization a big shout out this morning on the Wake Up Show. Hey, you got the show on? It sounds all right. All right, we back to our levels. All right, it was messing with the board, y'all. I had to go crazy this morning. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you share the show with your family and your friends. Good morning, Phyllis Powell. Good morning, Star. Good morning, Dotson. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Briggs. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We got a great show lined up for y'all. Now, I need y'all to stay tuned in this morning. Reason being, we got a short show. Little itty-bitty show. Little itty-bitty show. Little itty-bitty show. But we going to give you a show, but we got a little itty-bitty one today. We ain't going to noon today. Oh, hell to the no. About 10:30. I got to take the rental back. About 10:30. But it is a Make Money Monday right here on the Wake Up Show with IMD. Make sure you share the show with your family and your friends. Let them know you tuned in this morning. It is a Make Money Monday right here on the Wake Up Show. We're going to talk some junk this morning. We're going to get into some stuff this morning. But we ain't going to get into it long. So let's get our first ad done. We got to pay one bill at least today. Let's run one ad, and then we're going to come back. We're going to give you a weather forecast for the day, some celebrity birthday shout-outs, sports news of the day. Coming up at 9:30 is the gospel song of the day, some current events. And then we're going to do weekend review last. All right, eh? Weekend review is going to go last. All right, we're going to pay some bills. We'll be back on the other side. You tuned in to the Wake Up Show with IMD.
Hey, Tri-State area, do you need a car, a truck, or an SUV, but you got bad credit, repossessions, evictions, no credit? Then that's not a problem. Everybody's approved at VIP Auto Outlet. You should head down to VIP Auto Outlet. The address is 2809 Route 73 South, Maple Shade, New Jersey. Bad credit, repossessions, evictions, no credit, not a problem. Everybody's approved at VIP Auto Outlet. You can also give them a call at 856-503-5175. That's 856-503-5175. Ask for Eddie Raymond. Make sure you tell him IMD sent you for the hookup. That's VIP Auto Outlet, 2809 Route 73 South, Maple Shade, New Jersey. Go get you a new vehicle. Tell him IMD sent you for the hookup. The Wake Up Show with IMD is sponsored by Pathstone. Action changes things. Up to $4,000 in financial training assistance is available. Training services directly linked to high-demand career pathway, which include, but not limited to, manufacturing, transportation, hospitality, logistics, construction, healthcare, and more. The Young Adult Reentry Program is funded by a grant awarded by the United States Department of Labor's and Training Administration. Equal Opportunity Employer Program, auxiliary aids and services are available upon request to individuals with disabilities. Hey, do you know someone between the ages of 18 and 24 years of age? City of Camden, New Jersey resident, justice system involvement. If you know someone who meets those criteria and they would like to attain a GED and or a trade, please have them contact Pathstone Corporation at 856-283-0066. That's 856-283-0066. Pathstone, connecting you to opportunities.
Camden families, your child's school should be filled with enrichment, top-notch academics, and a joyful learning environment. If your child is in kindergarten through 10th grade and you want them to attend one of the highest performing schools in the city of Camden, then check out Camden Prep. Camden Prep has 4 free public schools and is open to all Camden City residents. Learn more and submit your application online today at camdenprep.org/enroll. Or you can give them a call at 856-209-5701. That's 856-209-5701. Don't wait to apply. Camden families, your child's future depends on it.
So you say you had some of the best chicken and fish in the tri-state? Well, if you ain't had 3 B's fish and wings, then you lying to yourself. Go get you some of that fish and wings at 3 B's. They're located at Route 130 North, Burlington, New Jersey, Wednesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. They're located again on Route 130 North, Burlington, New Jersey, Wednesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. 3B's Fish and Wings. Hey, y'all, come see what the buzz is about. 3B's Fish and Wings, Route 130 North, Burlington, New Jersey. He's there Wednesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Make sure you tell a brother that IMD sent you for the hookup. 3B's Fish and Wings. Come see what the buzz is about.
All right, we are back with the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. We are serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to California, yay, and every city and state and town in between. You are tuned into the Wake Up Show on WCMD. I thank y'all for tuning in. It is a Make Money Monday, so if you know somebody have a business, a company, or an organization, feel free to put it in the comments. Let's give that business, company, or organization a big shout out this morning. Hey, I'm going to need to hear that. Maybe you got it. Maybe you don't have a business. Maybe you know somebody got a business, a company, or organization. Feel free to put it in the comments. It's a Make Money Monday right here on the Wake Up Show. And it is definitely a Make Money Monday. I made some money this weekend. Shit. Oh, we're going to talk about Week in Review. We're going to talk about Week in Review at the end because that's how much I got to talk about. All right, we ran our first ad of the day. It's time for us to give you weather forecast for the day. Weather forecast for the tri-state area. Go as follows. Weather forecast for the tri-state area as follows. Well, today's weather forecast is going to be high. It's going to be partly cloudy, partly cloudy, high of 88 with a low of 63. So today's weather forecast for the tri-state area is partly cloudy, high of 88, low of 63. There is your weather forecast for today.
Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, serving you from Camden, New Jersey to Trenton, New Jersey, and everything in between. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. Subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. We're live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So y'all know what time it is. It's time for the Wake Up Show. Wake up, y'all. Let's go.
Yo, what's good, Joe? This is Craig G from the legendary Juice Crew. Right now, you are checking out the Wake Up Show every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. with your host, IMD, on WCMD Media Radio. Make sure you check us out. One love.
What it do, what it does, what it is, what it was. This your homeboy Taz from the Alcoholics, man. And right about now, I'm tuned in to the Wake Up Show. Wake Up Show every Monday through Friday, 9 to 1 p.m. with the homeboy, IMD. You already know we all up in it every week, 9 to 1, WCMD Radio.
This is Whittington Still, and you're listening to The Wake Up Show with the one and only IMD on WCMD Media. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
All right, welcome back to the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. We are definitely serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to California, yay, and every city and state and town in between. You are tuned into the Wake Up Show this morning. Now, it is a Make Money Monday. And how we do on Mondays, if you're new to the show, we like to highlight your business, your company, or your organization. Maybe you don't have a business, a company, or an organization, but you know somebody that does. And if that's you, feel free to put it in the comments. We like to shout it out as the show goes on. Now, it is a short show today because I got to take this rental car back. Since y'all nosy asses want to know why it's a short show today. It's a short show because if I don't take this rental car back, they're going to charge me extra money. And I ain't down for that. I am not down for that. All right, so we gave you your weather forecast for today. Now, let's see who got a birthday today. Anybody out there celebrating a birthday? If it's your birthday, it's your birthday. Feel free to put your name in the comments so Will Trax can shine a light on you this morning. Anybody celebrating a birthday today? Feel free to put your name in the comments. We got a great show lined up for y'all today. We got a little short show, though. We out of here by 10:30. But we definitely got a show for y'all today. Y'all should be lucky I'm in this son of a bitch this morning. The way my weekend was.
Turn your lights on. Turn your lights on.
Good morning. Good morning, Star G. Star G's got a birthday on the board. Happy belated birthday to her Aunt Barbara. Happy birthday, Aunt Barbara! You know that's a country-ass name, Barbara. Where your aunt from? Where your aunt from, Star, with that country-ass name? Aunt Barbara.
Put the birthday person in the middle right now.
Happy birthday, Aunt Barbara.
We go 1, 2, 3.
All right, DJ A, let me find my celebrity birthdays
Shine a light on them.
so we can get this show moving along.
Shine a light on them.
Celebrity birthdays
Shine a
for
light on them.
Monday, July 19th.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on
Celebrity
them.
birthdays for Monday, July 19th.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them. Now hold up. Now's the birthday.
Stephen Pop Carmichael will talk about the show on the end of the morning jam. I'm just the end of the morning. You know I'm tired. Weekend review. We gonna get it to y'all gotta bear with me. I'm running on very short sleep. All right, so let's give you our happy birthday to each and every one of you out there. If it's your birthday, it's your Earth Day. Start talking about we from New Jersey. That's our older lady's name. You know how they did back in the day. I know there's a whole lot of Barbaras back in the day. Nobody get named Barbara no more. Our aunt name was Barbara Ann. They just couldn't call her Barbara. They put Ann at the end. Now, you know that's some country shit when your name is Barbara Ann. And they from West Philly. I still don't understand that bullshit. How your name gonna be Barbara Ann and you from West Philly? North Philly, my bad. North Philly Barbara Ann. That's a country ass name I haven't heard one. North Philly Barbara Ann. All right, so where we at? Birthday shout out, celebrity birthday shout outs. It's follows, ladies and gentlemen. We ain't got many this morning, so this is why I'm doing it this way. Rocker Brian May turned 74 today. Rocker Brian May turned 74 today. Actor Anthony Edwards turns 59 today. Actor Anthony Edwards turns 59 today. Actor Benedict Cumberbatch turns, that's a hell of a name. Actor Benedict Cumberbatch turns 45 today. Ooh, somebody need to kick his mama ass. Actor Chris Sullivan turns 41 today. All right, so there I'm looking for, I know we got a couple more. Anybody out there celebrating a birthday? It's your birthday, it's your Earth Day. All right, there it is, your birthday shout-outs for today. Now we're about to go right into our gospel song of the day. What time is it? 9:30. It's 9:30. Huh? Oh, sports. Shit. Thank you, A. See, thank you for A this morning. Y'all about to go right into gospel song of the day. I forgot all about sports. I tell you, man, it's been a tough morning already, but I'm here. All right, time for sports news of the day, ladies and gentlemen. NBA scores.
Welcome back.
All right, so it's time for sports news of the day. I guess we'll start sports news with the NBA. Hey, you gotta get your mic, hey. Come on, hey. He left his mic and shit. Now he's talking from across the room. All right, so in the NBA, we have the NBA Finals on. I wasn't able to watch the game Saturday night. I did watch some. Yeah, Evelyn Rich said you trying to get out of there. You know that's right, Evelyn. Evelyn, you right on point. I ain't even gonna hold you. Evelyn, you right. I'm going home, go to sleep. That's what I'm doing. I got to take the rental car back. Then I'm going to sleep. All right, let's get through sports news of the day, man. Let's have some fun this morning. But I cannot wait to give y'all weekend review. I'm telling you, the shit that went down this weekend, I can't make this shit up, y'all. I cannot make this stuff up. Please stay tuned. All right, sports news of the day. We're going to kick it off in the NBA. The NBA Finals was tied 2-2 until Saturday night, where the Milwaukee Bucks took a 123-119 lead game win over the Phoenix Suns, and they are now one victory away from capturing their second world championship. You think it's over, eh? I don't think it's over. I don't think it's over, eh? I think it's going to go 7 games. I think Phoenix will get them in Milwaukee and it goes. Now, I don't know who's going to win. I had Phoenix when it started. But you had Milwaukee. But I think the way, because I didn't get a chance to watch the game. I was on stage. But I watched highlights. The way it ended didn't look right. Booker had 40 points again. They said Chris Paul started getting better. It just didn't. Yeah, they might go 7 games. Well, Milwaukee is 1 game away, and this comes on tomorrow night. The NBA Finals will be back on tomorrow night, and Milwaukee has a chance to capture their second world championship. I don't think it's a wrap. Briggs is saying it's a wrap Tuesday night. And you know what? I ain't even going to be able to watch the game Tuesday night. I'll be at Yankee Stadium watching the Yankees whoop the Phillies' ass. Oh, yeah, that's going down. And here goes Dawson, depending on who the fixers want to win. He talking like you, eh? Talking like you, eh? A over here saying the same thing, Dawson. He's saying it's fixed. Everybody got a conspiracy theory this morning? All right, well, Briggs, if you think it's over, man, put some money on it. Bet me a pineapple or 2. Hey, Briggs, bet a couple of them pineapples or 2 you got in the yard. If you want to put some money. I don't think it's over Tuesday night, eh? I think Phoenix is going. The way it ended is why. I think if Milwaukee was beating them the whole game, I know I'm saying, if Milwaukee was beating them the whole game and ended up winning, I would say it's over Tuesday. But because Phoenix was pretty much winning the majority of the game, and they pretty much lost it in the fourth quarter, I think they can redeem themselves. I don't give a damn how hot the Phillies are. They ain't beating the Yankees. The Yankees is hot too, baby. We beat the Houston cheating Astros. We beat the dirty Red Sox over the weekend. Don't get it twisted. My Yankees is playing some good baseball right now. Don't get it twisted. Good morning, Lily. How are you? Snitch. No, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with her, but I'm going to talk to her about it one day. Just not today. All right, so we got a great show lined up for y'all. We are, you know what? That's the end of sports news. And baseball, I'm going to see the Yankees play the Phillies tomorrow. That's sports news of the day. That's all the sports news y'all need for the rest of the day. I didn't give you the NBA. All right, wait a minute. I think I got another story. I'm trying to rush this morning because I promise you I'm ready to get the hell out of here. I love y'all. That's why I'm here today. I told DJ A, I said, hey, they must lucky I love them. Because the way my weekend is set up, I should be snoring right now. I should be asleep than a summer bitch right now. All right, but in sports news, this is not sports news, but it's kind of related to sports. So on my way to South Carolina Saturday, the Washington National game was suspended by police. 3 were injured outside the stadium as they started shooting outside the stadium in Washington, D.C. Saturday evening as Washington was playing the game between the San Diego Padres and the Washington Nationals was suspended in the 6th inning Saturday night after a shooting outside National Park that caused echoes of gunfire inside the stadium and prompted fans to scramble for safety in the dugout. The shooting and exchange of gunfire between 2 people in 2 cars left 3 people injured, according to Sean Benedict, the Metropolitan Police Department Executive Assistant Police Chief. One of the people shot was a woman attending the game who was struck while she was standing outside the stadium. He said her injuries weren't considered life-threatening. 2 people who were in one of the cars later walked into a local hospital with gunshot wounds and were being questioned by investigators. Benedict said an extent of their injuries wasn't immediately clear. Investigators were still trying to locate second vehicle involved in the shooting. The gunshots caused panic, DJA, among fans inside the stadium. some of whom ducked for cover, hiding underneath tables and behind seats as announcers warned people to stay inside the ballpark. It was just a chaotic scene, umpire crew chief Mark Carlson told the Associated Press. We heard what sounded like rapid gunfire. We didn't know where it was coming from, and the Padres had just taken the field for the bottom of the sixth when several loud pops were heard from the left field side of the ballpark. Players from both teams cleared the field. Fans sitting in the left field quickly began leaving through the center field gate. A short time later, fans along the first base side began briskly leaving their seats. Some fans crowded into the Padres dugout on the third base line for cover, while sirens could be heard from outside the park. Yeah, that was crazy. That was a terrifying experience in Washington, D.C. And I got a chance to watch it on ESPN, excuse me, after I got into my hotel room Saturday night. And when you heard the gunshots, it sounded like they were shooting into that stadium. And I can see why they were really panicking. Hey, you should have seen them. They was running like roaches. They was panicking because you could hear the gunshots, and it sounded like they were coming into the stadium. So I'm glad that the Washington Nationals security and Metropolitan Police got everything under control. And I think they're still looking for the active shooters, though. They still haven't found the dudes to shooting. Except for the ones that were shot. They haven't found the shooters. So again, our thoughts and our prayers with everybody who was involved in that tragic shooting outside of Washington Nationals Park. So Phyllis Powell writes, did you guys hear that Keisha Cole mom Frankie passed away? No, we didn't, but thank you. But thank you for that. Rest in peace to Keisha Cole's mom Frankie. I told you guys that are big fans of the show that I met Keisha Cole a few times when she first came out. She was so ghetto, it was trifling. So rest in peace to her mother. All right, that's sports news of the day, DJ A.
Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD.
Oh, that's it. All right, so we are back with the show, ladies and gentlemen. In other news over the weekend, being as though I was out of town, we'll talk about my weekend and DJ A's weekend review at the end of the show because I got a lot to talk about. So right now we're going to talk about we're going to get into our current events and stuff. So there was an EF1 tornado touchdown in Burlington County on Saturday, A tornado touchdown in Burlington County, New Jersey on Saturday. So y'all got it bad, huh? It wasn't that bad in South Carolina. We rode into some rain, but other than that, hey, you got to come get a mic. I'm sitting here talking to you and can't nobody hear you. I'm talking to you though. Because he's forgetting mics like he was doing some shit this weekend.
Oh, I was.
I'm sure you were. Here, you get your chair? Oh, you don't need a damn chair. All right, so, hey, how was the weather? How was Saturday? Was it real bad?
Not where I was at.
Not where you were bad?
I wasn't in Camden, but not where I was at.
Oh, so it wasn't that bad. You got bad rain, though? Y'all didn't get nothing? Yeah, that's in South Carolina. We rode into the rain Saturday evening, but that was it. Wow. I thought maybe y'all would have got slammed all over the place down here. Up here, excuse me. Not where you were? All right, well, so you know that the dispute over James Brown's estate nears agreement nearly 15 years after his death, Nearly 15 years after his death. They finally have come to an agreement with his estate. That's some shit, ain't it? All right, so that's our current events and news for today. Yes, she did have it rough in Oakland, Dotson. Speaking of Keisha Cole, our thoughts and our prayers are definitely with Miss Keisha Cole. I thought you ain't need no chair. Now you need a goddamn chair. All right, so you might as well go back over there now because it's time for Gospel Song of the Day. We want you got to come back over anyway for current. Come back over weekend review. Let's get into our Gospel Song of the Day. I definitely need John P. Key. Yeah, so if you just tuned into the show and if you're new to the show, each and every day around the 9:30 hour, we like to bless you with a gospel song to help inspire and motivate you while also inspiring and motivating ourselves today. So our first gospel song of the day we're going to get into is my man John P. Key. Being as though I was down in the Carolinas, John P. Key is from Charlotte, North Carolina, and John P. Key was the first gospel artist I've ever seen perform live in Indianapolis, Indiana, back in 1991 when I was in Earl C. Clemens' Job Corps my first gospel, true gospel with a national recording artist concert was John P. Key. So let's get into this joint, man. John P. Gospel song today, right?
If the Lord God is giving you another chance,
stand on your feet
stand on
and
your
give
feet
him some
and give
praise in here.
praise in here.
Let's worship him
Everybody,
this
come
morning,
on.
y'all. Let's go.
Oh, what a change. Oh, yes. Has come over me. Lord, my life has detoured. Lord, a life of misery. From darkness, you gave me light. Yeah, Lord, all the wrong in my life, you came and made it right. Oh, Jesus. Lord has given us new life. A new life. Okay. Giving us a new life. The news of let God, the Lord has given us a brand new life. I've got a new day. Because the Lord gave us, yes, it did, new life. You just think about it. You didn't deliver yourself. The Lord has given us, delivered me from cocaine. My life is not the same. Something has been changed. Yeah. It's been 12 years now, but I'm still excited. I'm gonna run and die. Listen, the devil don't like me, and devil, I want you to know I feel the same. But there's no weapon formed against me that's gonna amount to anything.
Pete Key, man. New life. I do not know about you, but I am so excited that God gave me a new life. Each and every day around the 9:30 hour, we like to bless you with a gospel song to help inspire and motivate you while also inspiring and motivating ourselves. I tell you this morning, when it was as difficult as it was, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, as difficult as it was to get up this morning to come in here and present this show with you, even to do a short show. You know, I was struggling to get out of my bed. And then as I began, because if you're new to the show, the gospel song of the day comes from my workout in the morning. When I begin my workout, I work out the gospel music. It's my favorite genre of music. This morning, John P. Key was in my spirit. That song was in my head. And then it didn't hurt that I was in the Carolinas. So so when I listened to this song this morning, and I've heard this song hundreds of thousands of times, but when I listened to it this morning, it resonated with me because sometimes we just got to thank God for new life. We got to thank God for a new opportunity. I don't know about you guys that are watching, but I wasn't always a person who loved God as much as I speak about it today. I always knew God. I always knew God was there with me or in me, but I never brought it to the forefront like I have on this day. So when I heard the song this morning, I'm so glad I got a new life. I'm so glad that God delivered me from some of the things that I was involved in early in my life, and I would not have it any other way. And to be here with you this morning is a blessing and a testimony in itself. But that is our gospel song of the day. But I don't want to get into that no more because I got a lot to talk about for weekend review. Let's start with you, DJ A. It's time for weekend review, ladies and gentlemen. What you do this weekend, A?
What I do this week? Oh my goodness! Thursday, we got out of here, went home, packed my bag, jumped on the bus, went out to my baby mama house. She was still at work, but I went in the crib, chill, went out. But Friday, after she got off work Friday, her and I went to see mommy.
Okay.
Yeah, I know my mommy and Uncle Kenny crazy behind.
Okay.
And she was trying to steal the dog.
Who, the girl that you went with her?
Yeah. She loved dogs. She was trying to take the dog.
Trying to steal the damn dog? Tell her to put the goddamn dog down. It ain't her
put
dog.
the dog down. Yeah, so we'll do Saturday. Saturday I barbecue.
You put food on the grill?
Yeah.
And cooked it?
She had me barbecuing, and
she must got some good coochie. Got you on the grill on a hot ass Saturday afternoon.
Amazing.
Amazing the coochie is, he says. That's why nigga was cooking out in a tornado.
I was cooking.
I don't give a fuck. You want the ribs?
I'm going to beat it before it gets in.
Good morning, D Smooth. Thank you for tuning in. Good morning, Dodson. Good morning, Steve and Pop Carmichael. We're in weekend review to close out to the show. It's going to be a short show, so don't turn off. Right. Don't go to the bathroom. Don't go to the refrigerator. It's going to be a short show, so stay right where you are. So that was your weekend, eh?
Yeah, Sunday, we just went. I think we drove like 200-something miles.
Where the hell you drive 200 miles to?
Just riding.
Oh, y'all was just riding around,
yeah,
driving around 200
she
miles.
Loves to drive.
So she loves to drive, so that's why y'all drove the hell around.
Said, where you want to go? I said, let's go ahead. Oh, I went to a few tattoo shops.
Why?
Come get a couple of tattoos.
Are you going to get a tattoo?
2 of them. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I had to go price some things. But that was my weekend. I had a very good weekend.
You had a good weekend?
Very good weekend.
All right, well, I'm glad you
did. That's why that
eh?
song was good, too.
Right? New Life?
Yeah, that song was good because it put a lot of things in my life in perspective.
Yeah.
Lately I sit back and I think about how I used to treat females.
I'm still thinking about how I used to treat them. I'm still wanting to treat them like that.
Dirty.
Raggedy heifers.
But now, you get older, you tend to gravitate toward the good women.
Yeah.
Women have good in them, not all of them.
Not all of them.
A lot of them got some skeletons and some demons.
All right, so that was your weekend. You had a good weekend.
Good weekend.
All right, so let's get into my weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Like I told you guys a year ago when we started this show, that once I start getting back on the road and the country starts opening up, that on Mondays I would share with you guys. DJ, where'd you go? All right, well, never mind. I would share with you guys. I know. I would share with you guys what took place on my weekend. The good, the bad, the ugly, where I went and performed at, how my performance was. So let's do it. Now, Friday, I want to give a big shout out to What's Next Productions. That's Angie, Albertus, and D. I want to thank them beautiful queens for an incredible show on Friday night in Willingboro, New Jersey at Foster Military Lodge. I did 30 minutes there, right? Tore their asses up, and then T to the motherfucking K came and did 2 hours. He literally did 2 hours, eh? He did about an hour and 45 minutes and tore their asses up. So I want to give a big shout out to What's Next Entertainment. I want to give a big shout out to T-Bone Productions for the plug and always being a good, positive brother of mine and always helping me get work. So I want to thank, What's Next Entertainment. Friday night was dope. So I get to Willingboro around 7. I went on stage at 7:30, got done at 8, hung out for a little bit, got me some food. Beautiful ladies was there taking pictures with me. I want to give a shout out to hey, listen, because sometimes I don't realize that people are fans. I don't realize that people are actually supporting me and loving what I do. So I want to thank the young ladies that ran up on me, talking about, IMD, we love you, or do you take pictures? And we was taking pictures out front. I was smacking them on their asses. I was grinding on some asses. And they're just being good sports. So we had so much fun. So I want to thank them beautiful ladies. I want to thank them fans. I want to thank them people in Willingboro, Trenton, because it was Trenton crowd, but it was in Willingboro, but it was a Trenton crowd. Hey, it was in Willingboro, but it was a Trenton crowd. So I want to give a big shout out to Trenton, New Jersey, Mercer County, Willingboro, New Jersey. The love, the support was real. Said it sounds a bit low today. They was messing with the levels, Haas. That's all. We'll get it together. Don't worry. They was messing with the levels around here, but we're gonna get it fixed up. Thank you, Haas, man. We need you back, Haas. That's what it is. So yeah, I want to give a big shout out to them beautiful queens from What's Next Productions. Presented TK Kirkland over the weekend, Friday night in Willingboro, New Jersey. Who Raised You? TK Kirkland did his thing. It was an incredible time. Thank you so much for that. Now, Friday night, I get done in Willingboro, New Jersey, and I was going to head to South Carolina Friday night, but I didn't pick up the rental car until probably 1 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning. And my dumb ass goes home and go to sleep. Woke up at 8 a.m., calling my nephew, talking about, let's get on the road and go to South Carolina. Shout out to my nephew, Fast, who did all the driving for me on Saturday. So I wake up Saturday morning, and me and my nephew jump in the car, and we take our ride to South Carolina. Now, the ride was, at first, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do this again. I like to sightsee. I like to be in a car. I like to travel when I'm not too keen on the fly, drop, and get on the. At least when you drive, you get to see what's going on, or, the stuff around you. But I'll never take that drive again. Oh, hell no. 10 hours in the goddamn car was too long for me, okay? Now, I did the 10-hour trips before when we used to go. I used to go to Maine a lot, and it's 8 hours to Maine. So I'm used to the 10-hour drives, but that was just too much for me. So let me tell you how South Carolina went. First of all, if South Carolina is watching, you can get in the comments and say, we watching from down here, okay? So shout out. First of all, I want to thank Florence, South Carolina for their hospitality. When I got to Florence, South Carolina, first of all, I want to shout out, what's these entertainment companies are? All right, we got Buster U Entertainment and ITD Production presents A Good Laugh comedy show. Now, the comedy show was starring internet sensation comedian Justin Whitehead, and it was hosted by award-winning comedian Janet Dollar, and it featured Mimi and supposed to be featuring myself, IMD. It was held at the Venue, a place called the Venue in Florence, South Carolina, and I want to give a big shout out to the Venue. Their food was incredible. Their service, incredible, DJ A. But when we got to Florence, South Carolina, it was already 7 o'clock, 7:30. So I had time literally to run into the hotel, jump in the shower, and come on to the Venue and get ready to perform. Now, here's where the shit gets tricky. So I read to you guys the lineup. Justin Whitehead, headliner. Mimi and IMD feature, right? Janet Dollar is hosting. So I get there, and I go into their green room they have for us. And because I know these comedians, but I don't know them. Meaning, though, Janet Dollar, I know her from social media. And I've heard her name because I know a lot of comedians she know. The Whitehead dude, never heard of him. The Mimi character girl, never heard of her. But I go into the green room. I want to present myself. How y'all doing? Letting them know who I am. And I give them the short version of the 21 years in the business. So normally when we do that, the stage time is on how long you've been in the business. I have 21 years in the business. Justin Whitehead, the headliner, 9 years. The girl Mimi, maybe 3 years. I don't know how long Janet Dollar been in. I never asked her. So y'all got to stay with me now. I'm going somewhere, okay? I need y'all to stay with me. I'm going somewheres with this. So I go into the green room with him. I said, okay, what's the lineup? Janet Dollar goes, Mimi's featuring, and the boy is the headliner. I said, so that means y'all want me to go first? Yep, you got to go first. Now, here's what I want y'all to know. I'm not an egotistic dude. I have been an opening act for 21 years, and I have embraced that shit. I'm going to tell you why as I tell you this story, because I really want y'all to, I couldn't wait to talk about this. I couldn't sleep last night because I wanted to make sure I delivered this properly to you guys, because here's what I'm going to say to you. A year ago, I told you guys when I start doing this thing, I would tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly of my performances, okay? How it went, whether I liked it, whether I didn't like it, whether I was embarrassed, whether I didn't, whether I got booed, tomatoes thrown at me, whatever. I'm going to tell y'all guys. So I get there Saturday night. Janet Dollar says, you go on first, IMD. I said, not a problem. But I'm telling them, I've been in the business for 21 years. And I said to her, I don't just do comedy. I said, I have a brand called Poetry Meets Comedy. I'm going to do 12 minutes, or maybe 10 minutes of poetry and 12 to 15 minutes of comedy. So in other words, I'm doing 20, 25 minutes. Okay, do your thing, boo, is what she says to me. Right. Now, I'm also trying to explain to them, you sure you want this girl, Mimi, to follow me? Because in the comedy business, as y'all don't know, if you are a beast, my volume's a little low. All right, if you are a beast, turn the show on there. If you are a beast, it's very difficult for somebody to follow you. Now, all I'm saying is I'm pretty good at what I do. And if you've only been doing this thing for a couple years, it's going to be very hard for you to follow me. I don't know why y'all saying it's low. Turn your phones up. Y'all need to turn your phones up, for real. Because I can hear me. Right, eh? Okay, but you can, but it's, turn your phones up, though. All right, because we had somebody in here messing with the levels. Thank you, Star G. We had somebody messing with the levels. Y'all know I don't like yelling at y'all, but somebody was in here fucking with shit. We'll fix it, ladies and gentlemen, but we don't have time right now. It's a short show. They was in here messing with shit over the weekend, so I'm telling them, okay, all right, y'all with me. Thanks, OG. So I'm like, all right, I've been in the game for 21 years. It's going to be hard for to follow me, but okay, this is what y'all want to do. I'm not here to tell people how to run their show. So now there's 3 promoters that put this together. One of the promoters, OG, is from the town, Trenton, New Jersey. Shout out to JB. He's one of the promoters. The other 2 promoters are from Florence, South Carolina. Now, I know this from being in the business for 20 years. When you get hired as a host for a room, 9 times out of 10, the promoters have you book the room. In other words, when they hire you to host, they also hire you to bring the headliner and the feature. That's how that works. 9 times out of 10, okay? I want y'all to stay with me. Follow along when I'm going with this, okay? Because I'm going somewhere. So I said, okay, not a problem. I'll go first. I'm not egotistic. I've been in this business for 21 years, and I've been an opening act for 20, and I do not care. I get to set the stage right. So JB already, so I'm not stepping on nobody's toes. I told the host, I'm doing 20 minutes. I told the feature, I'm doing 20 minutes. I told the headliner, I'm doing 20 minutes. I told the promoters, I'm doing 20 minutes. DJ A, I get my ass on stage. I get done my first 10-minute set with the poetry. I think I'm 3 minutes into my comedy. In the head, I'm not going to say her name no more. The host is lighting me. And what the light means is your time is up. And I'm like, I did not just drive in a car for 10 hours to do 10 goddamn minutes in Florence, South Carolina. That is not what I'm here to do. So I told her that on stage, like, lady, I don't know who you lighting, but I'm doing my time. So I'm doing my time, and as I'm doing it, she's steady lighting me. Now she's telling the DJ to push buttons, to get a little, doing all that shit while I'm on the stage. Then she starts walking to the stage, like, come on. I'm going to say her name, fuck it. Miss Janet Dollar, that was some bullshit you tried to pull Saturday night. I'm just going to be real with you. Now, I cheat and smiled, and I kept it pushing, right? But that was some bullshit you did. You know why that was some bullshit you did? Because in this business, if a comedian's on stage and he is, because first of all, what I didn't let y'all know was, hey, I'm tearing their asses up. They laughing their asses off. And Miss Janet Dollar, I have mules around that when I go to a show, I got people with me. And their job is to watch people. And my people that was with me said they was watching her. And while the crowd was falling out laughing, she was like this. With the hate face. Scouring. So then they mad because I'm on stage, right? And what they really mad about is, now these son of a bitches got to follow this. See, this is why I want y'all to follow me on this. What they really mad is, this nigga up there tearing the stage up. How the fuck we gonna follow this? Now, that's y'all fault. Because I told you, retarded motherfuckers, I've been doing this for 20-something years. I told you I was coming to Florence, South Carolina, to bring the motherfucking funny. And that's what I brought. So I'm up there tearing their asses up. They falling out their chairs. The host is like this. Come on. Come on, sweetheart. And here's another thing. They all from down south. They all from Georgia and Carolinas. When I mean all, the comedians on the show. Oh, they was hating on this northern brother. Oh, they was hating on this up north Negro boy. I'm going to tell y'all some shit. Oh, they was hating, eh? I thought they supposed to have hospitality down there. These motherfuckers was hating like a son of a bitch. Oh, it irked the shit out of me, but I teet with them. So now they ain't stopped there. So I'm on stage, I'm like, what the fuck this lady trying to do? She's trying to get me off stage. What the fuck is she trying to do? So I get off stage and I go to the promoter, JB, who my peoples. I said, JB, what the fuck was that? He said, IMD, that's them. That's that host. The host told me, she said, you told her you was doing 20 minutes. You know what she told him? Oh, no, the fuck he not. He gonna do 10 and I'm a lighting. So she already had the hate in her. On the bullshit. Now, here's what I tried to tell them backstage. You know, I'm a comedy club. I book comedians. I tell my book comedians. Oh, I would never book them. Now, here's what I want y'all to get. That's why I love this part of the show. Now, some of y'all probably like, D, you shouldn't be like, because here's what I want you to know about this comedy business. It's all about clicks and people. So if you rub people the wrong way, then maybe they won't fuck with you, eh? But here's what I'm going to say to that. I got promoters and comedians right here in my hometown that don't fuck with me. You think I give a damn about some goddamn comedians from Georgia or down south some fucking where it's not fucking with me? I don't really give a fuck. Because guess what? Because I'm not going to say their names no more. Y'all already said their names. So them damn comedians that was on, first of all, poor Mimi. I get done, the poor girl go up there, she bombs. And then the headliner, this little Negro, he an internet sensation. I'm cool with that. He got 300,000 followers. He's doing his thing. Shout out to the young boy. This little nigga takes everybody fucking jokes and uses them. Oh, shit. He upstairs, I'm hearing Smokey's jokes. I'm hearing Capone's jokes. I'm hearing Sugar Bear shit. I'm hearing jokes from comedians I didn't work with for 20 years. This little country-ass boy then took people fucking jokes and go down south and use them, and them country motherfuckers ain't heard them before, so they think that shit's original. This nigga ain't using no original jokes. Using everybody fucking jokes. Now, here's what I'm going to tell y'all. If you're just tuning into the show. I've been in business 21 years. I didn't start in the comedy club, eh? See, this is why I figured it out yesterday. I figured it out over the weekend, what's been going on. So these comedians, like I'm not going to say their names more, like the host, like the headliner, like the feature, they don't know me because I don't run around the comedy clubs. See, I don't got to be at a comedy club on Tuesday night for open mic, Wednesday night for contest, and hope I get featured and hope I get booked. That's how comedians get on. Not trying to hate your game, but that's how y'all got to get on. That's not how I got on. I got on through big stages as a poet. I traveled and toured with JB Smoove, Earthquake, Kevin Hart. Shit, the list goes down. I can run out of names. So I need to get this off my chest this morning because this is the shit I deal with in this business. Now, I've been in the business for 22 fucking years, eh? You would have thought I was in the business for 12 months the way they was treating me when I got there. Not the people from Florence, not y'all, but the other artists. I'm like, really, y'all? Really? This is what we do. So I had to go on stage and show my ass. And then when I get off stage, I'm like, yo, why would you try to break my setup like that? She's like, it wasn't me, it was them. Trying to put it on somebody the fuck else. You know that wasn't me, right? I'm like, whatever. So some of y'all are probably watching the show and saying, see, IMD, this is probably why they don't fuck with you. Because you're going to come talk about them. Well, guess what? They don't fuck with me anyway. So this is my platform. This is my, and they're probably not watching my show. I really don't give a shit, because that means you got to support me. Because after the show, they didn't come up to me, good set, let's have a drink. None of that shit. It was too egotistic, it was like I'm their competition. I thought y'all supposed to show some love in down south. Where the fuck was the love at? Now the people give me love. I'll talk about them in a minute. But I want to talk about the raggedy shit. I want to get into the raggedy shit. So Saturday night was raggedy as hell when it came to them comedians. The show was great. The promoters was great. Food, excellent. Drinks, incredible. Atmosphere, beautiful. Loved every part of it, except for the fucking comedians hating on me because I'm up there funny as hell, bringing the house down, and them son of a bitches gotta follow it. And then another thing, I'm a North nigga. I'm up there talking with my slang and my swag, and they up there talking about down there, I'm finna and get me some pop and some country shit. You understand what I'm saying, eh? And now they talking stupid shit, like, and I can hear them whispering in the fucking backstage, like, who the fuck he think he is? Bitch, I'm IMD, that's who the fuck I am. Like Rick James say, I'm IMD, bitch, that's who the fuck I am. Google me, motherfucker. And this is what, you know what, this is what irks me sometimes. I always tell y'all on the show, I always gotta fight for respect in this business. Do you know why? Because I started as a poet, all right? I started as a poet. I transitioned into a songwriter. Then I started show hosting. Then I became a comedian in 2009. So, but I don't have to run around comedy clubs and get in cliques with motherfuckers to get work. See, the host hired the bull and hired the girl too. You get what I'm saying? I don't gotta go to these comedy clubs and kiss ass and be there Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursdays and Fridays and hope I get a 30-minute feature set for $50. That ain't what the fuck I gotta do. So don't be mad at me because I don't gotta go that route. Y'all go that route. I don't gotta go that route. And here's what I'm gonna say to that. Because somebody probably watching saying, well, IMD, you shouldn't be like that because you never know when you're gonna need that host again. You can kiss my ass. I ain't never gonna need that bitch. Never ever gonna need her. She gonna see me again. And then she gonna try to like me again. That's what that is. They don't give me work anyway. And this is what I gotta say. I got hating comedians right here in my hometown. You think I give a damn about hating comedians down in Georgia and South Carolina? I don't give a damn about them. Yes, it is. I'm just reading some comments on the board this morning. But we are in our weekend review, and if you're just tuning into the show, Saturday night, I was in Florence, South Carolina. The headliner, the feature, and the host was acting real fucking bougie towards me. And that's the only word I can use, eh? Bougie and standoffish. And who the fuck is he? We don't know him. Just because they don't know me from the circle. See, comedy is a circle of people. All the comedians know each other because you go to comedy clubs to get on. That's what they got to do. Don't get mad at me because God had me go a different route. I don't got to go to fucking comedy clubs every fucking weekend. I am a comedy club. Speaking of that, I got a comedy show Saturday. IMD Entertainment presents Comedy Meets Music this Saturday. I'm a fucking comedy club and have been for 20 years. But it irked the shit out of me. Take my glass off. It irked me because you don't know who I am. And you don't know how you cost yourself money by being an asshole to me. So when you shining your fucking light, talking about get him off stage and y'all whispering behind somebody's back, I'll never book your ass. I took your phone number, but that's just out of courtesy. Never gonna call you, never gonna book you. But I think that was very childish. I think it was very immature and very unprofessional with that lady. She literally tried to snatch the fucking mic out of my hand, while I was on stage. I told him I'm from Camden, New Jersey, not Camden, South fucking Carolina. You run up on me, it'd be a fucking problem. And I always got my hitters with me. I don't give a fuck where we at. So I was really frustrated with the lack of respect from my fellow comedians, to say at least a lack of a better word. That is just total disrespect on every heart. Like, who the fuck am I? And listen, I tell y'all all the time, I'm gonna get my respect. One way or the other, motherfuckers. One way or the other. And it just bothered me that they, just because I'm not in their circle, their clique, like they don't see me at the Uptown Comedy Club, the Atlanta Comedy Club. I know all the fucking comedy clubs. I just ain't got to be in there kissing their asses. I'm like, really? That's how y'all do, brothers? And they all from down south, from Georgia and Carolinas. That's just disrespectful, But I want to say, Florence, South Carolina, thank you. Because you were nothing but hospitable to me. I had a great time when I got there. Only thing I did not like is the host trying to run me the fuck off stage. And then listening to the headliner use everybody's fucking joke as it's his, acting like it's his. And they falling the fuck out laughing. I said, oh, this some, now I figured out, now here's why. This is why I'm on to something this morning. So remember, I used to tell you why some of my comedians that I book and hire don't reciprocate. Remember I used to tell you that? Y'all know how I know they don't. You know why? Because that headline is stealing people's jokes, right? I wish you could copyright jokes. I wish you could. You cannot copyright jokes if y'all don't know. So it's open season. They steal jokes like a son of a bitch. And this is what they do to me. And this is what I found out yesterday is why those comedians you see me hire don't book me and put me on their shows. You know why? Because they're using my goddamn jokes. You can take IMD's jokes and go to comedy clubs and use them. You know why? Because IMD only performed in 2 comedy clubs, the Laugh House and the Funny Bone. They're the only 2 comedy clubs I ever performed in 20 years. So they know that I'm not a fixture in the comedy club scene. So they can come to me, watch me host, watch me do some good jokes, and they know they can take my fucking material, go to those comedy clubs they go to, and use them. Why? Because IMD's not going to be up here using them. I'm on to y'all shit. I'm on to y'all shit right now. And you better be careful, because I got fired to my feet, and I'm on your ass. Poetry Meets Comedy is a brand that's unlike any other. It's different. It's unique. You can steal my material all the fuck you want. You will never be me. Never be me. And this is what they do. They come to my events that I put money in their pockets, and they watch me host. And they take the jokes that I use, and they go back to the comedy clubs that they're in 4 nights out of the week, and they use the material they heard me use. And this is how they know they can get it off, because I don't do comedy clubs. Yeah, I'm on to you son of a bitches. I'm on to all y'all bullshit. Now, to those fucking comedians that want to keep disrespecting me as a comedian and not show me my respect that is due and rightfully due to me because of the work that I have put in this industry, you will give me my respect one way or the other. I will take it if you won't give it to me. I promise you that. And now that I'm really on board, right? Because I'm coming to Paducah, Kentucky soon. I'm coming to Cleveland, Ohio. Or I'm coming all around the country with Poetry Meets Comedy. You motherfuckers better catch up, because now I'm not holding nothing back. Every time I go on a stage, every time I hit a microphone, I will be on that stage and that microphone like it's the last fucking time I'm performing. That's how much you're going to get. You're going to get energy like you ain't never seen it before in your life. You know why? Because I got something to prove to you son of a bitches. Yeah, y'all done woke up the light-skinned jungle now. Because I got something to prove to you. And I'm sick and tired of them disrespecting me. I'm sick and tired of me and this is why I thank God for WCMD Media. Because now I got a platform to go talk about you raggedy son of a bitches. Now you motherfuckers probably talking about, D, why you talking about them like that? All you gonna do is make it worse for you. I don't give a fuck. This is my platform, and I'm going to voice my opinion. I don't care if they like it. I want them to watch. I want them to hear me say this. It doesn't scare. What they going to do? Hate on me even more? The motherfuckers is doing it anyway. They hate in my hometown. They hate over the bridge in Philly. They hate on me in New York. So what if they hate on me in Atlanta and South Carolina? I don't give a shit, but you're going to respect me. You're going to motherfucking respect me. I promise you that. And to you goofy motherfuckers that are out here doing comedy for 4 and 5 years, when a motherfucker tell you he been doing it for 20 years, you might not want to put a motherfucker that's been doing it for 2 years behind them. That's your fault, motherfuckers, not mine. Then the headliner mad as shit because I'm up there getting all the fucking laughs. He telling her, get him off, get him off, get him off. Only so he can go up there and use everybody fucking jokes. Joke stealing motherfuckers. Yeah, this my shit. I can cuss. Joke stealing motherfuckers. That's what he was. And then, you know what? And then he was egotistic too. Now, I'm not hating on nobody. The brother got 300,000 followers on Instagram. Congratulations, young boy. But that motherfucker nose was... He was like this. All I needed that nigga to go was Cheerio. I said, said, this bougie ass, country ass nigga. How the fuck you country and bougie? Talking about down there and up from around here, but bougie. You know, sit your little black country ass the fuck down with your bougie ass. I can't stand when motherfuckers act cocky and bougie in this business, eh? You gotta be humble in this business because this business will humble your ass. I know for a fact, and I'm not wishing nothing bad on the young man. He's 30-something years old, wishing nothing but luck. But I'm telling you, when you start smelling your own motherfucking self, boy, this business will humble your ass quick than a motherfucker. So yeah, Saturday night, man, was a motherfucker. Now, don't get me wrong, Florence, South Carolina, thank you for the love. Them motherfuckers was loving the poetry and the comedy, eh? I almost got some pussy. Almost, I was this close. I was this close. It was amazing. But I have to get on this. And this is what bothered me with the whole thing. It wasn't, like, I don't need you to kiss my ass when I'm on a show. I don't need you to act like, but you don't know who you talking to. I can help your career. So that the host that I told you was hating, she naming promoters that I know and shit. Now I know how this blackball bullshit work. I told y'all they do it to me all the time here. So I'm sure she probably gonna talk shit about me to other promoters down there. Don't fuck with that dude IMD. He think he can do poetry and comedy. Don't nobody do that shit. This is why my success is great. And this is why I tell people all the time, if you think I'm doing this right now because I want to blow up, then you missing this shit. I already made it. I'm not doing this because I want to make it. I already made it. I'm already successful at this shit. The day I quit my job and haven't had to go work for a motherfucker, that screams success. That screams success. Because I don't have an HBO special or a Netflix special, that doesn't mean I'm not successful at this. I'm very successful at this shit. Why do you think I'm here this morning? Because I'm successful at it. I didn't want to be here this morning, but I'm successful at what I'm doing. I've already reached success. This is what they don't get. These other comedians are out here hitting the streets because they're trying to blow the fuck up. I don't need to blow up as a comedian. I told you that all the time. I didn't start comedy because I wanted to be the next Steve Harvey. I do comedy because I truly like making people laugh. I do comedy because I like making people laugh. I don't do comedy because I think I'm going to be the next Steve Harvey or the next Kevin Hart. Was never my intentions. And it isn't to this day. No. Let me tell you who I am if you're new. I am an award-winning poet, comedian, songwriter, show host, radio personality. 5 things makes up IMD Entertainment. Not just one thing. Comedy isn't the only thing that makes IMD Entertainment. It's one piece of all the other things that make me. And comedy ain't even the first thing on the list. If you notice what I say first is what? Poetry. I am an award-winning poet. Won the Black Heritage Award in 2002 as the official best street poet in the fucking tri-state area. Put some respect on my name. Comedy. Been touring around the country. Just because I don't do comedy clubs don't mean I'm not a successful comedian. I have worked on stages. I have been in front of crowds of thousands of people. Been on stages with some of the biggest names in comedy. Google me, damn it. You'll see it. Not just comedy. Rest in peace to my man Biz Marquis. I've been show hosting for 15 years. When working with artists from the likes of Drew Hill, 112, Howard Hewitt, Keith Sweat. You want me to name more? I was the official host for my girl Kiki Wyatt. Wherever she went, I went. Want me to name more? Dougie Fresh, Slick Rick, MC Shan, Molly Mall, Roxanne Shante. You want me to name more? I can go on and on. New wave artist, Jada Kiss, hosted The Lock several times. Little Uzi Vert, several times. You want me to go on? You want me to continue to drop names? Put some respect on my fucking name. I'm not just a comedian. And that's where they're mad at, eh? This is what I'm noticing. This is where the hate's starting to brew from these motherfuckers. They see me do poetry, host, songwrite, radio personality, and they can't grasp the shit. Hey, man, either get on board or get out the fucking way. That's all I'm saying. Get on board or get out the fucking way. It's not gonna stop me. All it's doing is making, what they're doing to my viewers, I love the fuck out of y'all. I love y'all. You know what they're doing, right? Hey, all they doing is setting fire to me. All you doing is making it whenever I go on the stage, it's gonna be like the last time. I promise you, you better stop. Don't put nobody to follow me. You better start making me a headliner. Because every time I go on stage, that motherfucker that gotta follow me, poor them. They better have their A game. I'm not leaving nothing back no more. I don't give a fuck if it's 200 people, 50 people, 10 people, or 10,000. I'm leaving nothing back. Everything I do from here on out, you better make sure you better be ready to follow it because I'm bringing the motherfucking thunder. So it was crazy out there, man. Yup, D Smooth, sometimes stripper. Now the stripping part is jokes. I don't strip. I would if I had to. But I say this, y'all, but really bothers me this. Thank you, Evelyn Rich. And that's why I have to grasp my head around this, A. I am not going to dummy down what God did for me. Or I am not going to make an excuse on the blessings that God gave me this gift. I did not create myself to do this. I did not wake up one day and say, I want to be a writer. I want to be a poet. I want to be a comedian. I want to be a show host. I want to be a radio. I did not do that. Was not my intentions. Hear me when I say this. There is a power in me. It's called an anointing. It's called a gift. It is called something that is supernatural inside of me that I cannot control. That's how I know it comes from God. Because when I get on stage, I become somebody else. I transition into that artist that God created me to be. This is why God said, I don't want you just to be a comedian. I don't want you just to be a poet. I don't want you just to be a radio personality. God said, I need you to do all 5 things because all 5 things is going to make up that one. And that's why I do this. That's why I'm successful at it. Now, I'm not bragging or being arrogant when I say this, but that's why I've already succeeded at this. And that's where a lot of these artists that I work with, they're baffled by that. I don't do this to say I'm waiting to blow up. I already blew up. Are you hearing me? When I put down that old life, when I began to focus on this career, and then most importantly, when this career began to take care of my business far as home and children, it became my source of income. That's when I knew this was truly from God. When I walked away, because what y'all don't know is this, I had a job back then, it was paying me $22 an hour. And I quit to pursue this. Yes, quit by peace. Ain't been back since. Not bragging. Don't take it that way. Not being arrogant, not trying to be cocky. Just telling you, this is what I know God called me to do. Because it's not hard doing it. He makes it easy to me. It may be hard sometimes, may look hard to the outside looking in. But it's not that difficult what I do. You know why? Because there's an anointing on it. And anything God puts on, he will give you the power, the grace, and the understanding to complete it. That's why there's no end to this. People say, well, when is it over for you? There's no end to this. Excuse me, I'm going to do this till I die. That's why I do 5 things. So to the comedians that are watching, to the other comedians that are watching don't know IMD, be careful. Be careful how you spike me. Be careful how you come against me. Because what you don't know is you're coming at a child of God, number 1. And number 2, I do shit. Now, I know how the blackball game is. They do it around here. You know how many times I get promoters come to me and say, yo, man, I had a comedian tell me, why are they booking you to do comedy? You a poet. You a poet. They shouldn't be putting you on the comedy bill. You a poet. And I got to tell them, all right, well, let me show you I'm a comedian. And then I got to get up there and prove myself. Same thing I did Saturday night in Florence, South Carolina. The fact of the matter is they did not respect me as an artist because I kept telling them I'm doing poetry and comedy. And anytime folk hear something that is not the norm, anytime people hear something that they're not doing, they don't know how to receive it. They just don't. And here's what I'm going to say to you because we're almost running out of time. In this business that I love and I adore this business, I would not have it any other way. The one thing that I've learned is if you want to be great, then you must be original. If you want to be great in this business, you must be original. And it don't come no more original than poetry meets comedy. And this is what I accepted. And see, one thing that I do know after watching Trailblazers, like the late Biz Markie, I had Biz Markie talk to me. This is why I love God so much for this anointing. I had Biz Markie, in the green room in Trenton, New Jersey in 2017. And this is what he said to me. He said, yo, D, just because you do both don't mean you can't be great at both. He said it's going to change. He said it's going to make people wonder what you're doing and how you're doing it because they're not used to it. He said, I'm going to give you an example. When I started as a beatboxer, they wasn't used to somebody making music with their mouth. They wasn't used to that. And then he went from being a beatboxer to an MC. They wasn't used to that. Then he went from being a beatboxer to an MC to a DJ. They wasn't used to that. So to the late Biz Markie, thank you for that, because those words that you shared with me in 2017 in that green room resonates with me right now, because I have to stand on that and say they're not used to a person doing poetry, comedy, show host, songwriter, radio personality. They're not used to it. So guess what? It scares them. Thank you for that, Biz. Thank you for that, Biz Markie. Because if it wasn't for Biz Markie sharing those words with me, I would take this a different way now. But I am so glad that I don't. I'm so glad that my energy is for me to continue to be the best artist I possibly be. And what I'm going to say to you is this. Poetry Meets Comedy Experience documentary, and this is why it's being recorded. This is why you guys need to see it. You need to hear it. You don't need to just see me tell you about this thing. I want you to experience what I experience. That's why it's called the Poetry Meets Comedy Experience documentary featuring IMD. We're releasing it this fall. The cameras have been rolling all summer. You just don't know about it. And I cannot wait for it to come out. Because when you watch Poetry Meets Comedy Experience, the documentary, you will understand about what I battle, what I wrestle with, what I fight against, what I have to go through in this industry. And now I know people are saying, D, that's why they probably won't fuck with you, because you go on your radio show and you talk about it. You know what? They all got outlets too. Janet Dollar got a little fucking podcast she does. The boy got a little show. Everybody got a little, all the comedians now do either Facebook Live, a podcast, or something. So I know they always say, that's why they ain't gonna fuck with you, because you go on your podcast and you talk about them. Y'all got the same kind of outlets that I got. The difference is, I'm up here telling real shit. That's the problem. It's not that I'm on here talking shit about them. It's I'm on here talking real shit. And the real shit is this. When I was on stage in Florence, South Carolina, Saturday night, the host was hating. The headliner was hating. They set the feature up to fail because they put her behind me. I can't make this up. And I'm not mad at Florence. Oh, no. I'm not mad at the fans. I'm not mad at the promoters. I've been wrestling with this since I've been in the business. All it does is make my skins tougher. And it makes me more hungrier to continue to push down these doors, kick down these walls. And again, I'm not doing this because I want to say one day I blew up. I already blew up. And I always tell, me and God have this conversation every morning. If God doesn't do another thing for me in this business, he's already done enough. Let me say this for you. Let me tell you this, so you can understand what I mean by this. If God doesn't do another thing for me in this business, he's already done enough. I have already blessed stages that I never thought I'd be on. I've already met people that I never thought I'd meet. I've already made money that I never thought I'd make. I've already traveled places that I never thought I'd travel. I've already seen things that I never thought I'd see. So if God says enough, you don't get no more, guess what? Thank you, God. You've already done enough for me. I don't get, and see, and this is what troubles me with folk. You don't know my past. You don't know you don't know my story. You don't know why I'm so adamant this morning about, you don't know that all last night I tossed and turned until 4 o'clock in the goddamn morning because I wanted to make sure I came on this show, and I had to have the mind of gratefulness and peace and honoring God as well. So it took me hours to not come on this show and really black out and just be transparent too. Because when I started this show, I warned y'all. When I start going back on the road, I gotta come tell you what's going on. The good, the bad, the ugly. Hell, if I go on stage next weekend and people throw tomatoes at me, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm not just gonna come on this show and tell you every time somebody claps for me. No, I have to be transparent on this show. So if I do a show and a situation happens like it did Saturday, then God damn it, I'm bringing it to the show. So to the comedians, the promoters, the producers, the hosts that are watching, if you don't want to book me because you think I'm going to come on my show and bash you afterwards, then that's on you. That's on you. That's definitely on you. Because here's what I learned. You son of a bitches don't like me anyway. What am I going to lose? I'm my own entity. They didn't hire me. The host didn't call me and say, hey, I'm hosting Florence, South Carolina. I want to put you on as a feature. No, the promoter called me. JB, Trenton, New Jersey, was really good. See, I got connections with the promoters, club owners, all the good stuff. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I got to get ready to go. I got to get ready to go because I got to take this rental car back. So Saturday, Florence, South Carolina was tremendous. I cannot wait to continue to. They're bringing me back in October, the promoter said, because I know how to book bigger comedians anyway. And I'm not trying to be arrogant and cocky, but sometimes you got to step out and be arrogant and cocky for a motherfucker to understand some shit. Sometimes you just got to let a person know who you are. Thank you. Evan says you're covered by the blood, IMD. Thank you. Sometimes you just got to let folks know who you are. That's all. And then you let your actions speak for it. Because once I got on stage, I figured, I figured, you know what? I'm not gonna make an excuse for nobody. I'm tired of making excuses for people. I'm just figuring, okay, so Yoga Mind Bod is just tuning in. I'm not gonna recap Yoga Mind Bod, I'm sorry. But to just put it in a nutshell, Saturday night when I performed in Florence, South Carolina, the host was trying to rush me off stage. Being just straight disrespectful. Just disrespectful. The headliner, bougie, arrogant, cocky, stealing people fucking jokes. His whole set was other people material, Yoga Mind Bod 50. So I figured out what they've been doing to me. A lot of these comedians that I tell y'all why they're not booking me, why they're not reciprocating. Remember I used to tell y'all that I would book comedians, put money in their pocket for years, and then they would never call me. And then I started wondering, well, maybe I'm not funny enough, eh? Hey, wake your ass up. I would say maybe I'm not funny enough. But then I started realizing, yeah, you're funny enough. The reason why a lot of the comedians you book and work with don't reciprocate is because they take your jokes, IMD, and they take the jokes that you use when you bring them to your venues, and they take those jokes to the comedy clubs that they circulate in every day. I don't run around in comedy clubs. I'm not being arrogant when I say this. I'm not being rude to the comedians who have to do that. I didn't have to do that, and I still don't have to do that. Don't get mad at me, all right? So if I'm not in your clique and you don't see me at the Laugh House or at Punchline or at Helium or at these comedy clubs 2-3 nights out of the week, to them, I'm not a comedian. That's how they dress it. Oh, he ain't in the comedy clubs. He not doing comedy clubs like we are. How he consider himself a comedian? Easy. I can go on stage and do a set and make people laugh. That's how I'm a comedian, and I get paid for it. I'm not mad. I'm not gonna dummy down my gifts because God created me to do more than one thing. That's not my fault that you can only do comedy. Because even the headliner, he was like, oh, so you just a writer. I said, yeah, I'm a writer. I don't just write jokes. Hell, I don't even really write my jokes. My writing comes from songs, poetry, short stories, and screenplays. I'm an artist, most and foremost. And I love the arts. I love what I do. And I would not have it any other way. Poetry Meets Comedy Experience, the documentary, is coming to your TVs, to your handhelds this fall. Be on the lookout. We're in the middle of production right now as we speak. Now, don't forget this Saturday is the Comedy Meets Music show. 1656 IMD Entertainment presents the Comedy Meets Music show. 1656 Kane Avenue, Camden, New Jersey. It is going to be a great time. Make sure you come out. Tickets are still available. They're only $20, $5 for parking. We're doing a special wing battle as well. Saturday, July 24, 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. outdoor event. So we're going to have a good time. Hold up, Yoga Mind Bod, because you're my dog. So let me read your comment. Yoga Mind Bod writes, thank you. Yoga Mind Bod writes, what? OMG, what's done in the dark comes to the light. Your skills are endless. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. And I just want to say this. Listen, I'm not on here this morning because I'm angry. I'm just, to be honest with you, it's more or less disappointing. It's disappointing when I show respect to comedians that I work with. I never disrespect. I'm always showing respect to my fellow artists. And you don't even got to be a comedian. Hell, you can be a midget juggling fucking fire. You're an artist. I'm going to respect you for that. Like, I respect all artists that I come in contact with. And you don't have to do the same thing that I do for me to respect you. And I think the problem is with a lot of comedians, and the reason why they're not respecting me is because I'm not doing the same thing they do. And to them, well, how he up there doing poetry and comedy? It's a gimmick. Every fucking comedian got a gimmick. Hell, the host was up there with a fucking whistle. Every time she said a little something funny, she'd blow a fucking whistle. That's a gimmick. Every comedian's got some kind of staple that they're known for. But because I do poetry and comedy, oh, he ain't no real comedian. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's something original. It's something that you're not doing. So because you don't do it, you don't see it on a regular, then it's not good. Well, I think the fans will be the judge of that. And every time I go on stage and I do poetry, they stand and clap. Every time I go on stage and do comedy, they laugh. So if they're laughing at my jokes, if they're standing and clapping at my poetry, then God damn it, I'm doing something right. It's the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media, providing you the best in entertainment, sports, religion, politics, current events, and more. Make sure you like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube page, WCMD Media. Visit our website at WCMDmedia.com. We are serving you from Camden, New Jersey, all the way to California, and every city and state in between. You are tuned into the Wake Up Show with IMD on WCMD Media. Now listen, DJ A, wake up. Now listen, it's been a short show this morning. DJ A slept half the damn show over. I mean, over here talking to my fucking self. Every time I look over there, he like that. Like he did something this weekend. I'm the one tired as a son of a bitch, and he the one sleeping. All right. Oh yes. Hey, listen. Hey, Briggs. Let me just say this before I want to say this before I end the show. I'm not upset, so I'm not hurt. So I get it. Chin up, IMD. You've been through this crap before, and you're still on top. I get it. I'm not. Like, hey, listen, Briggs. My chin's not down. My chin is up. I just have a platform to voice my shit on. All right. So, and listen, and I know I'm gonna get slack from this from my people, my team. My team always tell me, D, sometimes certain things you just don't need to talk about. You don't want to get yourself blackballed even more than what you are. Man, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I'm tired of it. I don't give a fuck. And I'm sorry if I have to use that language to get you to understand this, but I don't give a fuck. You know, I've been disrespected in this business long enough anyway. You know, they don't like me here in my own fucking town. I got motherfuckers in my own town that don't even fucking like me. I got comedians in my own town that don't rock with me. I got promoters in my own town that don't rock with me. You think I give a fuck about a promoter and fucking comedians from fucking down south that don't like me or don't want to fucking rock with me? I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm not gonna lose no more sleep. It's the shit that irks me with motherfuckers. Like I already know them. I already know my back's against the wall with this shit. I already know when I started this thing that it wasn't gonna be no easy journey, baby. That's why I'm Ford built tough. God damn it, I'm Camden built tough. I don't give a fuck how much you come at me. You can't break me. And the one thing that I'm not, me and Man Cakes talk about this all the time. Shout out to Man Cakes, WCMD Media, Anthony Ways. Man, I don't know how to do nothing else but this. I ain't no fucking quitter. It's not in my vocabulary. I don't know what quit means. I don't know what no means. You know what no means to me? Not right now. I don't accept no's. Fuck out of here. If I accepted no's, I wouldn't be here. You know what no means to me when people tell me no? I literally go, okay, not right now. I've never accepted a no. In 21 years in this business, never, ever accepted a no. I've been told no, never accepted it. You know why? Because no means not right now to me. I have been doing this. I'm not going to stop doing this. I'm going to go to my grave doing this, y'all. This is it for me. I go on stage and I tell them, and they think it's jokes when I go, hey, listen, you know if this don't work out, it's back to crime. They fall the fuck out laughing. But I'm dead ass serious. And to the people that are watching and know me, you know I'm serious. If this don't work out, it could be back to crime. That's the key. It could be, but it won't. You know why? Because it's already worked out. This already worked out. It's already worked out for me. You know, I wouldn't have it no other way. I'm already successful. I got a successful production company. Matter of fact, when I was riding in the car on the way home yesterday, I'm in the back seat, I wrote a song. So I got a song out of this shit too. So not only did I come to Florence, South Carolina, do poetry and comedy, and get paid a couple dollars, I wrote a song while I was there. And I met a young lady from Charlotte, North Carolina. Gabby's her name if she's watching. Hey, Gabby, I'm listening to your music today. I'm going to play your music on the show this week. And we're going to give you a call, and we're going to have a writing session. I got a song I can write for you. You see how this shit works? So thank you, Florence, South Carolina. Thank you, Willenboro and Trenton on Friday. What's Next Entertainment, y'all? Be on the lookout for What Next Entertainment, man. Them young ladies are doing some great stuff. So thank you guys so much for this, man. Oh, yeah, let me go take my car back if I can charge more money. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. We're off tomorrow. We're off. DJ A need to be off. He over here sleep. I don't understand how he's sleeping, and I'm tired of shit. But I need rest tomorrow. But most importantly, I'm going to see the Phillies play the New York Yankees at Brooklyn and Bronx at Yankee Stadium tomorrow. I'm excited about that. You got the NBA Finals tomorrow. Milwaukee looks to get their second championship since 1974. All right, thank y'all so much for tuning into this wacky, crazy show we call the Wake Up Show with IMD. I know it was a short show, so I apologize for that, but we'll be back on Wednesday with our We Got You Wednesday show with a full show from 9 to 12. Don't forget, tickets are on sale for the Comedy Meets Music show Saturday, July 24th, 1656 Kane Avenue, Camden, New Jersey. Oh, just got the text this morning. Unfortunately, our last Thursday show in Philly on South Street has been pushed back until August. Flyers coming soon. I'll give you information on Wednesday. Because I got people that was asking about it. Our last Thursday of the month comedy show we do on South Street in Philly, y'all been coming to? We're going to postpone this month's show. Only this month. We'll be back in August on the rooftop, South Street, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We'll be back, all right? And I got a lot of bookings coming up. We'll give you all that on Wednesday. I don't got enough time today because my phone's been going crazy all week. So I'm back. In Kentucky, I know I'm coming to Paducah. God damn it, Paducah, Kentucky. Y'all better get ready. Boy. Paducah, Kentucky. I went to Job Corps in Earl C. Clemens in Morganfield, Kentucky, which is 20 minutes from Paducah. Guess what? I ain't been back since. That was 1992. Motherfuckers, y'all better be ready. When I get to Paducah, I promise you I ain't doing 20 minutes there. I got 45 minutes. Paducah, Kentucky, God damn it, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get down there with y'all country Midwest motherfuckers. Hey, man, I thank y'all so much for tuning into this wacky, crazy-ass show we call The Wake Up Show with IMD. Now, this show may bear my name, The Wake Up Show with IMD, but this is not my show. This is your show, Briggs Pryor. This is your show, Star G. This is your show, Evelyn. This is your show, Yoga Mind Body. May say my name, but this is not my show. The reason why this show is the way it is because you guys continue to watch this show faithfully and continue to be a part of this show and support this show. I thank you guys so much for watching this show. Now, we will be back Wednesday morning. With that being said, love God, live life to the fullest, and along the way, take time out to love yourself. Till next time, Wednesday morning. I'll see y'all again. Peace.